When's the staff? Where do they go? Some go off to school, some go off to work, but they miss you so. So we made some videos to show you about who knows. It's the Arrowhead Variety Show. Wah!
Hey guys, today I'm going to be reading you a book, and this book is called What Do You Do with an Idea? One day, I had an idea. Where did it come from? Why is it here? I wondered. What do you do with an idea? At first, I didn't think much of it. It seemed kind of strange and fragile. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just walked away from it. I acted like it didn't belong to me. But it followed me. I was worried what others would think. What would people say about my idea? I kept it to myself, I hid it away, and I didn't talk about it. I tried to act like everything was the same as it was before my idea showed up. But there was something magical about my idea, I had to admit. I feel better and happier when it was around. It wanted food, it wanted to play. Actually, it wanted a lot of attention. It grew bigger and we became friends. I showed it to other people even though I was afraid of what they would say. I was afraid that if people saw it, they would laugh at it. I was afraid they would think it was silly. And many of them did. They said it was no good. They said it was too weird. They said it was a waste of time and that it would never become anything. And at first, I believed them. I actually thought about giving up on my idea. I almost listened to them. But then I realized, what do they really know? This is my idea, I thought. No one knows it like I do, and it's okay if it's different and weird and maybe a little crazy. I decided to protect it, to care for it. I fed it good food, I worked with it, I played with it, but most of all, I gave it my attention. And my idea grew, and so did my love for it. I built it a new house, one with an open roof where it could look up at the stars, a place where it could be safe to dream. I liked being with my idea. It made me feel more alive and like I could do anything. It encouraged me to think big and then to think bigger. It shared its secrets with me. It showed me how to walk on my hands because it said it is good to have the ability to see things differently. I couldn't imagine my life without it. Then one day, something amazing happened. My idea changed right before my eyes. It spread its wings, took flight, and burst into the sky. I don't know how to describe it, but it went from being here to being everywhere. It wasn't just a part of me anymore. It was now a part of everything. And then I realized what you do with an idea. You change the world.
All right. Hi guys. So today for the variety show, we are going to be learning some sign language for the new year. So first of all, I just wanted to tell you guys all Happy New Year, and I'm now going to show you in sign language how to say that. So the first sign we're going to learn is happy. So you just do this. This means happy. Happy. Now the next word we're going to learn is new. So you go like this with your hands. Two hands, new. And then the third sign we're going to learn is year. So you take two fists and you put one on top and then you circle it all the way around. So the way I remember that is that a year, it's kind of like a full circle. It starts and ends at the same month or whatever. So you go all the way around the calendar back to the start. So if you put it all together, you can say Happy New Year. So that's how you say Happy New Year. You can tell all your friends and family that. Now you know. And now the next sign we're going to learn is the sign for midnight. So So what you do is you put one hand like this, and then you, with your other hand, you do that. And the way I remember that is that this is the sign for 12, the number 12, in sign language. So when you do this, it's like 12 o'clock, or midnight. So the next sign we're gonna learn, is the sign for clock. And what you do is you point to your wrist, and then you point, and then you do this. So how I remember this is, it's like pointing to a watch, so the time, you're referring to the time, and then doing this, it's like on the wall. So it's like a watch on the wall. So we have clock. And then the last sign we're gonna learn today is the sign for party. So what you do is you take your two hands and you do this. And the way I remember this is because this right here is a P. So the letter P in sign language is this, and so you do both, and it's party, and party starts with a P. So that's how I remember that one. So let's review what we learned today. So we have Happy New Year. We have midnight. We have clock, and we have party. All right, well, I'm so glad we got to learn that. I love sign language, and I'm so glad that we're all here together learning some signs. Go impress your family and friends with what you just learned. Happy New Year!
Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Interviews, the show where I, your host, will do an interview. This week, we have a very special guest. We have a dog. Now, this isn't just any dog. This is a magical, shape-shifting dog. So without further ado, please welcome out Dog. Thanks for joining us today, Dog. Can you sit? Sit, please. Please, sit. Good boy. Ready? Here's a treat. Can you lay down? Can you lay down, Dog? Wow. Impressive. And you changed shape, too. How, Dog? How did you do that? What is your secret? The silent treatment, I see. Can you speak? Very good boy. Now here's something I've always been curious about. Can you roll over? My goodness! Now that is a remarkable dog, ladies and gentlemen. How about a round of applause from all you folks at home? You're watching history unfold before your very eyes, folks. And my last question, Dog, before we bid you adieu, can you catch this ball? Magnificent, stupendous, marvelous, transcendent. Now that's all we have this week, folks. We'll catch you next time for another edition of Interviews.
What is up, everyone? So, as we know, something that's been a big part of our year has been masks. We see them, we wear them, they're everywhere. So since, this is a big part of our life now, I decided to take it upon myself to find the ultimate mask based on the masks that I own. In order to accurately judge the masks, I broke everything down into 3 categories, and those categories are practicality, comfort, and style. So our first mask is this business right here. This is actually the first mask my family ever had. It's homemade. We made it in like early mid-March once masks started becoming a thing. For practicality, listen, it covers my eyes. That's not great for practicality. Also, it has staples in it, which I feel like masks probably shouldn't have staples in them. So for practicality, I'm gonna have to give it a 2. Now, when we're going for comfort, the stretchy elastics, they're not terrible, but they're not the best comfort, So I'm gonna give it I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Now the style, I don't mind the style. It's purple, that's my favorite color, and it's got some fun designs on it. Part of the stylistic decision that went into this was the size of it. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. So this mask, this is a good one. First of all, it's double-sided, stars. We got stars on this side. So good. But this one was so kindly actually donated to Family Face Fun this summer, which was so awesome that we were able to use the masks that were donated. But it's an all-around awesome mask. We got, the stretchy bands over here. We got the folded fabric for adjustment. Definitely a 10 out of 10 practicality. It's safe, it's great. And for comfort, okay, check this out. You put it on your face, and then you can just adjust it to however you want it to be. So also a 10 out of 10 with the comfort. And style, come on guys. 2-sided stars, I don't know if you can really see the stars, but they're on there on the side. 12 out of 10, it could match any outfit. This mask right here, this is actually the first mask that I had that was like purchased, not homemade. And I got it in like March. Let me tell you, this mask, no good. It has a huge rip in it right now, and I don't know how that happened. But you just had this insert that was literally just like stiff. Like you could not bend the mask. It was just like how is this supposed to work? It's got like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. For practicality, I gotta give this a 2. -4 out of 10 for comfort. Not a comfy mask. Style, the stripes aren't bad. I don't love the shape. So I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10 for style. I don't know. All right, now I've added up all the points, and our winner is the star mask. This, you guys, ultimate mask. Best mask you can get on the market. One right here, it did come in last place. It did get 2 points. I would recommend a different mask if you could get one, but it still does the job. All right, guys, thank you for coming along with me. This is a really important thing for me to figure out which mask I should wear, so I hope you put this information to good use.
Hey guys, Ryan here, coming at you this week with a little ranking of my favorite fast food restaurants. So without further ado, let's get started. First, we got S is the best, then A, then B, then C, then D. To get started, jump right into it. Arby's, definitely a D. The one time I've been to an Arby's, they claim that we have the meats. They give me 2 slices of roast beef. I don't like Arby's. Burger King, only redeeming thing is the chicken fries. Little Caesars, never been. I've heard good things, but I can't give it above a C. Carl's Jr.'s and Hardee's, quality. Good, it's a B. Chick-fil-A, I could drink their Chick-fil-A sauce. That's 100% a superstar. No arguments there. People might get mad at this, but Chipotle's a B. Qdoba's better. I've said it before. I'll stand by it. Domino's, try their lava cakes if you have not. Much more than pizza. They're just quality food. Same with Dairy Queen. Everyone always associates them with Blizzards. Their chicken tenders are pretty solid as well. Next up, I think that's Five Guys. Anytime you want a consistent quality burger, just head over to Five Guys. It's perfect. In-N-Out, I've heard good things, but I've never been. Similar to Little Caesars, can't give it above a C. Jack in the Box, no idea what that is. Never heard of it. Just going to give it a D. KFC, finger licking good. KFC is always good. I always enjoy KFC, but not as much as Domino's or DQ. McDonald's is honestly overpriced unless you get the dollar menu. Their fries just aren't good, and their burgers, it's a C. It's honestly might even be a D. Anyways, Panda, I never expected Chinese food to be fast food and be awesome, but Panda does it. So if you've never been to Panda, go to Panda. Papa John's, just don't like Papa John's. Sorry, Peyton Manning. Pizza Hut, though. Pizza Hut's solid. Pizza Hut's a solid B. I'll give them that. Popeyes. I've never been to Popeyes, but every single time I say that, people are like, "What? You've never been to Popeyes?" So I'll give them a C. This is a good one. Sonic. DNE does not exist. I truly do not believe Sonics exist. Anyone who says otherwise is being paid off by someone up the corporate ladder. I've never seen a Sonic, never been to one. Just don't think they exist. And if you say otherwise, you're probably getting paid off. Anyways, moving on. Subway, it's always good. Eat fresh. I'll give it a B. Taco Bell. Oh, Taco Bell is so good. Honestly, it's definitely an A. Taco Bell is awesome. White Castle, never been. I've heard good things. We'll give it a C for now, or a D for now. I don't know. But I will say we're ending strong. Wendy's, definitely a superstar. You can fight me on this one. But their 4 for 4 is unbeatable. They have great fries. They have the Frosties. Yes, please dip your fries in the Frosty. Just solid all the way around by Wendy's. So this is my final list. If you guys want to say something different, shoot me an email, but I truly believe this is the right way that they should be. Anyways, thanks for listening, guys. Bye-bye. Stay safe.
Hi, Camp Arrowhead. It's Gabby, and welcome to 2021. As a lot of you know, many people like to set New Year's resolutions or goals for the new year, and this helps to keep people motivated and continue to work on themselves throughout the course of the year. And my New Year's resolution this year is to read more. I love to read, I just don't do it enough, but it makes me feel really calm and relaxed. And when I was thinking about reading in my New Year's resolution, I thought, what are some other things that I do that make me feel calm and relaxed? And something that I found really helps me is breathing and stretching. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of my relaxing, breathing and stretch routine. I usually do this when I get up right in the morning. I actually do this up at Big Res. If you wake up really, really, really early and you peek out the window, you might see me out on the big field. With my headphones in, doing some meditation. So yeah, let's get started. So normally I like to start in just crisscross applesauce position, and I just breathe in and stretch my arms way up, and I wiggle my fingertips way up there, and bring them in, hands together, right to your chest, and I usually do it about 3 times, so. Okay, that was 2, and last one. 3, good. So now I like to reach out and touch my toes. I just find that this really opens up my legs and makes me feel super ready to be active. So I flex my feet like this, and I reach way up in the sky and bend forward. Now, if you can't touch your toes, if this is as far as you can reach, that's totally fine, as long as your head is dropped. I like to drop my head because it just gives me a bit of a deeper stretch. And I usually do about 3 big breaths here. Good. So now I open my feet up to a triangle, kind of like a piece of pizza is how I think about it. So we were here, and then we're gonna open our legs up here and place them down. And this is also just a really great stretch for getting ready to be active throughout the day, to get your energy going. So you're just going to walk your hands forward and try and get as close to the ground as possible. The main thing to remember is that your bum should stay on the ground, so it shouldn't be coming up at all. So I usually do about 3 big breaths here. Good. Now we're going to walk back and forth between our feet. So you're going to use your hands, and then you're going to walk over to one foot and bend over that way. And now we're going to walk over to the other foot and bend over this way. Good. Walk back to the middle, and then you're going to slowly roll up. If you don't like sitting like this, that is totally fine. Another position you could do is put your feet together and bring them in like a butterfly. And you can walk forward and walk to the different sides. Just like that. Yeah, so that's basically what I do every morning. Sometimes I do a bit of a longer stretch routine, but if I'm really cramped on time, I'll usually just really quickly do a few of those positions. So yeah, I hope that you found this helpful, and I hope that you use it when you're feeling extra stressed or extra tense. Another thing I like to do is drink tea or any sort of hot drink that really calms me down. And of course, reading, as I said. Right now, I'm reading The Mysterious Benedict Society. This is one of my favorite books ever. I have read it multiple times, and I'm currently rereading it. I was first introduced to it in 4th grade. So if you are a big fan of chapter books or mystery, I highly recommend that you pick up a copy. And yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!